Hey everyone, it's Lauren Croissant here with Sultana Education Foundation. If you couldn't make it to our Let It Snow virtual toddler time today, but still want to know how to make the craft we did in the session, you're in the right place. I'm here to help you out with that. So for our craft, we made these fun snow globes. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to need this blue circle you found in your packet, a snow globe base, and a glue stick, and some things to color with. I have markers and colored pencils and a white crayon. You can use whatever you want. Also, if you are at home and you have some white paint, you can also finger paint it. This is my finger paint attempt here. So get creative, do whatever you want. I'm going to stick to coloring today. I don't want to get my hands too messy. Alright, so first what you're going to do is you're going to color your base. So I'll do that really quickly. There's some cool things about snow. No two snowflakes are alike, which is really cool. Think about how many snowflakes hit the ground in a big snowstorm. That's got to be millions or billions of snowflakes, and none of them are alike. That is so cool to me. I also just really love snow. I grew up in the mountains. I love to go sledding and skiing. I'm not very good at skiing though, so it's still fun to me though. All right. And snow, as we know, is really cold, so lots of animals and plants do these cool things in the winter to help keep them warm and help live. Looking at our base illustrations, we have a bear sleeping. Now this is a little bit tricky because bears wouldn't really sleep out in the open like this. They would go into their dens or in caves or something like that to keep warm, but they essentially eat a lot in the fall and then they sleep all winter and wake up in the spring. So when they wake up in the spring, they are really hungry. They like to find anything that they can eat. They will eat tons of berries and fish and other small animals. They are really hungry. Other animals grow thicker coats of fur, so like deer and red foxes, other animals like that, they will grow thicker coats of fur to help insulate themselves, to keep them warm. It's like if you were to put on a winter coat, that's what growing thicker fur does for these animals. A lot of plants like to go into what's called a dormant state, so they aren't actively doing anything. They lose their leaves. They just stand there and don't do much, don't use much energy, and then when the spring comes, that's when they'll start to grow more leaves. Alright, so I'm going to add a couple birds on here just for kicks. Alright, so now we have our snow globe base colored. Alright, next step, we're going to add a winter wonderland scene to the globe part of your snow globe. Feel free to be as creative as you want. I'm going to stick with a simple snowman because I'm not the best at drawing, so we'll just stick to something simple. We found that using a white crayon or white colored pencil is easiest, but that's totally up to you. You can finger paint if you're feeling very creative, but I'm going to stick with a simple drawing. Other cool facts about snow: it is never too cold for it to snow. So it can snow at 32 degrees or it can snow at negative 50 degrees. However, it can be too warm to snow. So you're not going to get any snow if it's warmer than 32 degrees because snow is just frozen rain. So it will not freeze if it is above 32 degrees. I'm going to add some buttons just to give them a nice classy look. And I'll add a carrot nose. Oh man, look at that. Our snowman is looking very good. All right, and you can't forget his top hat because this is a classy snowman. And one last touch on our snowman. I'm gonna give him a scarf because he probably gets cold too. He's outside all the time. All right, and I'm gonna add a couple snowflakes around him because it's a snow globe. There has to be snowflakes. Alright, so for our last step, we're going to grab our colored base and we're going to add some glue along the top, like that. And then we're going to glue our globe to the base like that. We'll just hold it down for a little bit, make sure it sticks nice and good. Alright, so there we go. You've now made a very cute snow globe. And you can hang this up in your room while you're hoping that snow will come.